So, yeah, I seen this going around. So Ryan Daddy was on Mill City Boxing. And I'll say this, dude. Just for content creators, where do y'all draw the line at interviewing certain people? I would just like to know, where's the line drawn, or it isn't a line because you doing this for the bottom line? So, that's my thing. Where do y'all draw the line at speaking to people? Because best believe if you say something on this thing, YouTube or just your audience will draw the line and stop messing with you. So that's what I want to know. If you a content creator, where do you draw the line at basically on who you speak to? Like, I want to know, because it just seemed like a lot of people don't have a line to be drawn. And that's scary. Going back to what Crawford said, I talked about it on the Free Game 89 channel because I kind of spoke more about him on the Baby Mama side of the comments on the pivot. But I be really noticing that a lot of these dudes that do content, they don't have a line and they be scared to attack certain topics. That's one thing about it. Me personally, it don't make me no difference. Cry 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. I'm going to attack it. I'm going to keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these dudes, they'll show a black man's mug. I'm talking about the black content creators, right? They'll show a black man's mugshot. They'll talk all this shit about a brother doing this and a brother doing that and the brother going through this and that. But when it comes to that other, people talked about Mazaliev. I know Dante spoke on it because I read it in Bruce's channel. Bruce spoke on it. People talked about Mazaliev. Brackline was calling the boots a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? You notice how they didn't really go in on Virgil Ortiz for ducking Boots and won $7 million. But if it was on the other shoe, they would have been going in on Boots. They can't even say, I don't keep it a bean. Right down the middle as much as possible. But so basically Ryan Garcia daddy was telling Mill City Boxing that rather than rematch Devin Haney, we'd rather go down to 40 without a rehydration clause and fight Shakur. So I seen it. I wasn't even sure I was going to talk about it, right? But what made me talk about it, Boxing News 24 had an article title. I didn't read the article. The shit had me rolling. And the title of the video or the article said, Shakur, I'm paraphrasing, Waives is no rehydration clause for Ryan Garcia. And I told y'all they only started to put hoops or started to put hurdles in front of a fight, money, rehydration clause, what gloves you wear, what drawers you wear, what socks you wear, where to fight. That only becomes an issue. Or you need to get a belt. You need 2 belts. Or I don't like the IBF. I like green better. You know what I'm saying? That only truly becomes an issue. That only becomes an issue when it's somebody they don't want to fight. All of a sudden, no rehydration clause, 140 for Ryan Garcia. Yeah. And I bet you another thing. I put another thing. If Ryan said, 47, no rehydration clause, Shakur Stevenson to drop his draws and let Ryan hit it from the back. Come on, Ryan. I do it, Ryan. I told y'all, these guys ain't who y'all think they is, man, because y'all only listening to a part of the message, bro. Just take your fandom glasses off, take your hater shades off, and just listen to what they saying. Close your eyes. And listen to him like they Earl Jones or whatever his name, played Darth Vader and Mustafa. Just listen to it in a different voice. Morgan Freeman, Jim Carrey, Bill Burr, whoever you want to, whatever voice you want to hear it in. You can be your own voice and just take the name, the face, and just listen to the message. And you will know exactly who these dudes is. Like Gary Anton Russell, he about to be 30 years old talking about Keyshawn need a belt. Nigga, do a belt matter at this point? You need a name. Nigga, you need a name. Wherever you can get that name at, you just need to get on the board. It's like when you go to the club, you just want to get that one number first so you can get in rhythm. Or you at the basketball game, you at the LA Fitness, or you in the AAU game, you in the league, you just want to get that one layup. Ow. You feel good. The bucket might feel like a little bit of an ocean, but of course he will. None of these dudes want to take the hard route. And while they all taking the long, easy route, they could have took the hard route and been where they need to be at. This nigga 28 years old, Shakur Stevenson. People saying, you gonna be a superstar. Nigga, his prime is almost over with and his hands is hurting. What are we talking about? You gonna be biggest how? Nobody, he was just on Berlanga's undercard. He was on another nigga's undercard before that in Saudi Arabia, right? That's what I'm saying. Y'all just be agreeing with blanket statements and don't use your brain. So if they really wanted to be stars, real talk, if he really wanted to be a star, he'll fight Dev. You know what I'm saying? He'll fight Dev. He'll fight, he'll fight, whoever. If he stayed at 40, he'll fight Gary Russell. He'll fight the guys that need to build the resume. It ain't one guy that's gonna make you a star. You know what I'm saying? Even with Tank, it ain't even gonna be not right now. You need a Dev, a Keyshawn, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a Mortella in there. Maybe if Ryan even beat Mario Barrios, I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all. But you need multiple. Everybody think it's just that one name that got Mayweather. It was just De La Hoya. It was a accumulation of names, from the Red Corrales, from, Gotti to, guys like Carlos Baldomir, Zab Judah. There was years and years of work put in. Shaba Mitchell. He had to fight, I remember he fought, it was a Henry Brussels in Miami. Ain't nobody even show up. A few years later, he the man. It's just not one fight. Everybody think it's just that one grand slam you hit in the first inning that can win the whole game. Nah, man, you got to hit your singles, your doubles, your triples, and then you hit the grand slam, and then you just continue to hit them until you can't hit them no more. So I don't really understand the train of thought in boxers. I don't get it. Today. Hagler had 40-something fights. None had 40-something fights before he got to be pound for pound and Tony upset him. It just take time, bro. And y'all skipping that moment. And when y'all skip the opponents y'all should have been fighting and going through, and then y'all going through this easy pick diet that they hand picking y'all opponents. You see why y'all going through what y'all going through. And when y'all get to the pinnacle, y'all get exposed. They not who these guys do they say they is, but he just look at Ryan as an easy lick. That's it. But we know, looks like somebody said in the comment section, we know that Ryan can't make no 140. And if Ryan make 140, he gonna show up at 144 on Shakur Stevenson. And what Shakur Stevenson gonna do? Gonna call the whole event off? And he gotta beat Mario Barrios, which that's a fight that got no buzz. He got no buzz from the beginning to the end. Anything that the Saudis touch is just got no swag to it. It got no motion. Anything the Saudis touch is trash. Tell me I'm wrong. Anything the Saudis touch is 2-pack of ass. They don't know how to do an event. The events are too long. It's too drawn out. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. The events is trash from a naked eye. So, but of course he'll fight Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Of course he'll waver. It's all about, because he feel like Conor Ben can beat him. But my thing about the Conor Ben rehab, he already coming back down from 60. So you're going to be fighting a dead man in there. Well, you did it to Chris Eubank. What that got to do with me and you? You know what I'm saying? I jumped up 2-3 weight classes, whatever it was. What that got to do with me and you fighting? Well, I do a rehydration clause. And then you just saying, I don't do no rehydration clause. And no, that shit weak as hell. And people, his fans ignore the fact that he said when it came to Tank, rehydration clauses was weak. And it was for people who was unsure and who needed a competitive advantage. I'm paraphrasing. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said before, y'all fans, y'all don't be listening. Y'all only listen to what y'all want to hear. That's why they don't like me, because I tell it how it is, and y'all tell it how it might be. How definitely it ain't is. But like I said, that's why I want to know what most consequences. Where y'all draw the line at? You know where they draw the line at? And these niggas ain't gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you this. You know where they draw the line at? They draw the line at what's gonna lose them subs, what's gonna get them a flag, what's gonna turn their money green or yellow or red. That's what they draw their line. These niggas got no self-respect. These content creators, bro, especially in the boxing space. Most of them niggas don't have no self-respect. None. Most of these niggas, some bitch ass, hoe ass niggas who you'll help out, when you do media work, and you'll send them some shit and then they won't send you nothing, or they'll steal your interview question, or y'all get the same question and y'all, you'll be like, hey bro, you got a problem with that? And then they be like, no, but then they'll have a problem with it. These niggas is vultures, bro. They fighting for $1. That you think they fight for all this money that they'll be good for 10 years. Nigga, when the pandemic came around and they was missing a month, they was missing 60 days. These niggas was crying for PPP loans, crying broke. They draw the line at their money. So I don't really want to hear none of these dudes and these female content creators in the boxing space talking about, oh, he sold out for money, or this celebrity sold. Y'all sold out for peanuts on YouTube. Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. And I appreciate all the good, content creators, females and males, men and women who really say the hard shit. A lot of people, they tip the line. And what's the crazy shit about it, dog? Is that niggas like them niggas like, they like the DJ Academic list, that type of list where they can't even go out in public amongst the people without having their head on a swivel. Not because they small, not because they frills, not because they a B. Who you calling a B? You and I. Not because of that. It's because they say so much shit they don't believe in, bro. When I say it, I believe it. If it's a joke, it's a joke. When I say it, I believe it. Real spill. I stand on it. But like I said, I could walk out and I get love from the streets. I have people give me money. People, oh man, I get love. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all go walk out and get love? Nah, man, I don't get no fucking love. Maybe at fight week. I don't get no love, bro. Y'all niggas be out here scared and shook because I know all people in my DMs or hit me. Oh man, I love you. Keep it real. But then, on the internet, you a foe. On the internet, you a hater or you a secret admirer. Like, so many people just fake, bro. I just don't do the fake shit, man. Just keep it real. But hey, hit the link in the description. The link tree is the first link in the description, bro. Click it. It'll take you wherever you need to go to. Instagram, Patreon, Facebook, the whole 9 piece.